Like, I want it to get better, and it needs to get better, and it should get better because it's irresponsible for them to fucking do so. But everything they're doing is still progress forward. Like, I don't want them to know that I'm going to keep playing it, but... And listen, let's be real, too. You know, who was telling me... Oh, I think it was Bourbon. Bourbon was telling me about what, like... CSGO did initially or something like that. It was some other one where they actually used the player base to like report cheaters, but they graded the reports, right? They graded the reports. So basically it was like, if you're reporting people and you're wrong, we're going to diminish the value of your reports going forward. And the way that they did that was by giving people that they knew weren't cheating. They would show people videos that they knew weren't cheating and see how people responded to that, and then show them videos of people that were cheating. And so they would grade your ability to report based off of how you, like, they actually tested the gamers. They tested the community. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know. Shit. Yeah, listen, I don't know. See, there's a problem. No. No. See, that you cannot read that. No. You can't read that at the surface and go, oh my God, people don't know what they're talking about. You can't do that, because that's what that statistic. Listen, no. It's not even that. Straight up, full fucking honesty and full fucking disclosure. They gaslit the community with that patch notes. I'm telling you right now. I read that and I said they're fucking gaslighting us. They're saying that only 0.15% of the people are fucking shadow banned. And JGod was like, wow, it's not that many people. No, that is that many people. It's exactly who you think would be shadow banned. Only the best players in the world are getting shadow banned. And only the best players in the world make up 0.1% of the fucking player base. Right? You're inside. Right. So on the surface, they're like, oh, there's not that many people being shadow banned. Well, yeah. It's only impacting the top end of the fucking player base. That's the first thing. No, it's probably true, Mac. It's probably true. Just because the reason you don't think it's true, and the reason that we think that shadow bans are at an epidemic level, is because we associate with people that play above 3 KDs. We're in the fucking tune of the people with that play with 3 and 4 and 5 KDs that win fucking 2,000 games. So our view of it is going to be bigger because this is where we're at. Right? This is what we live in. So this is what we know. This is what we hear. I think that amount is true, right? But it's a gaslighting stat because they're trying to make it look like it's smaller than it is, because most people look at it and do what Mac just did. Mac is like, there's no way, because Mac's not thinking about, I'm not bagging on you, Mac. It's just, they're doing it to gaslight us. And that stat was the one that made me realize the rest of the stats were bullshit. Oh wait, and I'll I'm updating my YouTube stream and thumbnails anyways, so we're good. Okay, no. So again, Mac, I wasn't trying to bag on you, but the reason I looked at that and I realized that they were doing what they're doing with that is intentionally malicious. And the same thing with the 60% of the console of the reports going against console. Because here's one thing that they're not doing. Here's one thing that they're not doing when they tell you that statistic, right? And J God read it at the same way, right? J God read it and he was like, it just goes to show most of you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And Expel did the same thing. And while I'm not saying that there's not a group of people out there that don't know what they're talking about, take a walk around any decent player and watch them spam report anybody that kills them for no particular fucking reason. Other than the fact that they're fucking annoyed with the fact that they're dead or they don't like how they got killed. So, 60% of the fucking reports are against console players. How many of those were repeat reports from one person? How many of those were because one person was angry and reported that same person 10 times? How many of those 60% was one person reporting the same person repeatedly? How many of those 60% were just angry reports that were malicious? They know. Listen, I love Why Ballin. Why Ballin reports fucking everybody and says, let the fucking chat, let the cheat system figure it out, right? I love the guy. But realistically speaking, he sends reports out all the fucking time. He doesn't believe most of those people are cheating. He doesn't fucking care. So you can't look at this and go, oh my God, they're reporting 60% of the reports were against console players. People don't know what they're talking about. No, because you're not including the amount of people that are intentionally and maliciously false reporting and spam reporting into that fucking number. And you need to pull that number out of the 60% before you can say, this is how many people were console reported. See, just because you don't count the spam report doesn't mean that the spam report doesn't tally up in your fucking statistics. I'm telling that tweet from them, that breakdown from them of what the anti-cheat was terrifying because of the way that, now, mind you, maybe I'm too fucking analytical. Maybe I'm reading into the fucking lines too much. And I might do that because it's what I do. I overthink. I'm an overthinker. It's a fucking character flaw. It's a genetic thing. It is what it is. But the reality is, I read through the fucking lines, and what I interpreted that to mean wasn't what on the surface, that's not what it is on the surface. 0.15% is the only people getting shadow banned. Well, yeah, that makes sense. 60%, well, you're not pulling out the fucking irrelevant data when you say that. It's the same thing they do with the fucking, we banned 30,000 accounts. Yeah, you banned 30,000 accounts. How many of those accounts were off the same fucking IP address as the last 30,000 accounts you banned? So, I don't necessarily mind that I do it, Mac. I'm aware of the fact that I do it. So I know that I can spin out of control sometimes, right? I know that I'm aware that my brain can go off the fucking deep end, and I'm conscious of it. So I'm generally able to stop myself from doing it these days. I didn't used to be. 10 years ago, I would have jumped off a fucking cliff with some... You would have been like, hey, great job. And I would have been like, what's that fucking mean? Dove off a fucking cliff, bro. Just head first, full gainer, plow. But I'm older, I'm calmer, I think now. And I think more about the fact that I know I overthink. So, but I don't think that the surface value of it. Right, exactly. So the kill cams, it's not the player's fault that they're misreading a kill cam. The kill cam sucks. The thing you're giving us to use as evidence for a report is dog shit, self-admittedly, because you yourselves have told us the kill cam is not always an accurate it's not always an accurate replay. It's a best guess rememorization and representation of what we think happened, what we can put together. Right. So they're trying to say that 60% of the fucking 60% is against console, and they're trying to make that look as though the gamers don't know what we're reporting. Exactly. That's what they wanted to, that's what the whole fucking message was saying. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what the whole tweet was. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That was the underlying message behind it. Which is terrifying. It's fucking terrifying. And that's the fucking truth. And you know what? I wasn't fucking recording. I should post that, bro. Crucify, I think you're right. I think, because, and I've had people call me on this and like, well, you've always said you can't trust the kill cam. I'm like, yeah, you can't. But there's times where you can. You can see and tell the difference. There's times where you can look at it and you can go, okay, that wasn't right, or okay, that was right. But you have to be able to look at it and be like, that was fucking laggy shit. Or what I'll do is I'll go, they were fucking cheating. I go back and I look at the kill cam. I'm like, I don't know. And then we'll watch the kill cam together and we go, maybe it was definitely weird. It doesn't really matter if I say you were cheating or say you weren't cheating. How many times have any of you ever seen me fucking report anybody anyway? I don't report, so I don't give a... If you come in here fucking pissing up my fucking leg because you're mad I said you were fucking cheating, go fuck yourself anyway. I didn't report you. Piss off. Fuck out of here. But, and again, go blame Activision. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If Activision put a goddamn decent anti-cheat in here, then I wouldn't have fucking thought you were cheating. I'd be like, yeah, nah, he's definitely legit. Now, and you can't even trust that. And you can't even trust that because of the fucking... because of the servers and the discrepancies in the fucking in the kill cams. I felt like I died fast as fuck. It felt like it was like that, right? And then you watch the kill cam and he sent fucking 17 bullets at me. It was a completely normal fucking kill on the kill cam. So that was server shit. What happened there is the tick rates of the fucking server allowed me to receive all 350 hit points of damage in the blink of an eye because the tick rate of the servers are dog shit. And it delivered all of it in a packet. Right. So, bro, I'm telling you, that fucking tweet was terrifying. That tweet was fucking terrifying because they're gaslighting us. They're gaslighting the fuck out of us. That whole thing was gaslighting. And it's funny because I don't feel like anybody sees that. Not one person that I've seen on Twitter was like, oh, look at the fucking gaslighting. Nobody. I love you, Gunner. I love you, Gunner. And on, you know, but again, like to his defense, right, Flock? And I know you're not like attacking him. To his defense, it's much like when Y Ballin does it. Y Ballin's a 250. Ballin's attitude about it is fuck it, bro. Let them sort it out. Let them sort it out, man. That was another fucking gaslight. Yeah, it was just a glitch. You're not actually getting hit markers. The fuck I'm not. Fuck you. For whatever reason, the vertical didn't actually go live. And I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to want to go live right now on YouTube. Sorry, you guys don't mind hanging out. I would like to make sure that I'm live on... What's up, Austin? I would like to make sure that I'm live on YouTube and YouTube Vertical, but the Vertical doesn't seem to want to go live right now for some reason. Activision gaslighting.